Just let it go. Just move forward. People say moving on sounds so simple, as if there's a switch you can flip and suddenly feel different. But when you're the one stuck, when something still lives in your chest long after it's over, moving on feels impossible. This is the story of Evan. Evan didn't hold on because he wanted to suffer. He held on because a part of him didn't know who he'd be without it. From the outside, Evan's life looked fine. He worked. He smiled. He kept showing up. But inside, something stayed unfinished. A relationship that ended without closure. A moment that replayed itself in quiet hours. Words he never said. Answers he never got. People around him assumed he had moved on. Time had passed. Life had continued. So when he still felt that heaviness, he wondered what was wrong with him. Why am I still here? He asked himself, why can't I let this go? Evan tried everything. He distracted himself with work, filled his days with noise, kept his nights busy. But silence always brought it back. The memory, the feeling, the ache of something unresolved. What hurt the most wasn't the loss itself. It was the sense that moving on meant erasing something that had mattered so much. As if letting go would mean admitting it was meaningless. And it wasn't. Then Evan noticed something else. Whenever he thought about moving on, fear followed. Not fear of the future, fear of emptiness. What if this pain is the only proof it mattered? He'd think, what if letting go means losing a part of myself? One evening, Evan went for a long walk. No music, no phone. Just the sound of his steps and his thoughts. He passed a river flowing steadily beside the road. It moved quietly, constantly, and yet it never rushed. He stopped and watched the water. It didn't fight the rocks. It didn't hold on to what passed through it. It carried things forward without clinging. And that's when something shifted inside him. Evan realized he had completely misunderstood moving on. He thought it meant forgetting. Forgetting the feeling, the meaning, forgetting what once felt so important. But forgetting wasn't what he needed. What he needed was release. And release didn't mean pretending it didn't hurt. It meant allowing it to exist without it controlling him. The next day, Evan tried something different. Instead of pushing the memory away, he sat with it. Not to relive it, not to punish himself, but just to acknowledge it. This mattered, he said quietly. And it still does. And then something surprising happened. The pain softened. Not because it disappeared, but because it was no longer being resisted. Evan realized he had been stuck because he was fighting his own emotions. He was trying to outrun something that just needed to be understood. Over the next few days, he stopped asking, how do I move on? And started asking, what am I still holding? The answers came slowly. Unspoken grief, unexpressed anger, unacknowledged love, things he never allowed himself to feel fully. So he began feeling them, not dramatically, not all at once, in small, honest moments. When sadness came, he let it pass through. When anger surfaced, he listened to what it was trying to tell him. When longing appeared, he didn't shame himself for it. Evan was finally learning something important. Moving on isn't a single decision. It's a process. A process of integration, not erasure. Weeks passed. The memories didn't vanish, but they changed. They stopped hurting in the same raw way. They became quieter, less demanding. They no longer pulled him backward into the past. And Evan noticed space opening up inside him. Not emptiness, but real, breathable space. Room for new thoughts, new connections, new moments. Here's the lesson Evan learned. You don't move on by forcing yourself forward. You move on by allowing what's behind you to settle. Moving on isn't about closing your heart. It's about untying it. If you feel stuck right now, ask yourself gently, what am I afraid to release? And what part of this am I still honoring? You're not weak for not moving on yet. You're human. Some things take time because they matter deeply. And when you're ready, moving on won't feel like loss. It will feel like breathing again. If this story spoke to you, please take a moment to like the video so it can reach someone else who feels stuck. Share it with someone you know who might be holding on quietly. And in the comments, I'd love to hear, what is something you're learning to release? Remember, you don't have to forget to move forward. You just have to let go with understanding. Thanks for watching.